And boots are on the ground again this evening as O Kae Molao heads to the East Rand. Gauteng Police Commissioner Elias Mawela will lead the crime-fighting operation in Katlehong, scene of a tavern shooting a couple of years ago, if you remember, that claimed 2 lives and also left 4 people injured. Arrests have been made following that incident, but no one has been convicted as yet. Let's take you there now live with the Gauteng Police Commissioner Elias Mawela, who joins us for an update. Good evening to you, Police Commissioner. Thank you for your time. We always appreciate it. Now, Katlehong has been an area that in the past was plagued by the tavern shootings that I had just mentioned and also cash in transit attacks. Just talk to us about what some of the current issues are.
Thank you very much, and greetings to you and greetings to your viewers at home. Thank you very much. You're so right. Katlehong is a little bit troublesome. You know, the area where we are operating is just 20 square kilometers, and with over 100 licensed liquor outlets. And you will know that the challenges associated with the liquor outlet, obviously, it will be the contact crimes, your rape, your assault GPH and assault common, and obviously the robbery aggravating. So we felt that as a police management, we need to come and assist the station commander to can suppress or combat crime in this particular area, and also Chanela, whoever is committing crime in this area.
Police Commissioner, we remember that tragic tavern incident that took place some years ago where people unfortunately lost their lives. Has the South African Police Service gotten control of the situations in these sort of establishments where nightlife and drinking sort of happens? Are we seeing that these areas are safer now? Especially in Katlehong, because we know that in other areas there's been vicious attacks that has taken place just recently, last weekend as well.
Yeah, thank you very much. Definitely, if we don't lose sight, especially to those liquor outlets, and for tonight we have just already closed 4 illegal ship-ins, and we have confiscated a lot of alcohol in that particular space. And we do have the compliance team which is going around also checking whether those liquor outlets, especially the licensed one, whether they are complying. But for tonight we have done extremely well because of in this roadblock we've already arrested 22 drunken driving suspects, and we have recovered a car which is positively identified stolen in Johannesburg Central last year, and then we have also recovered another caravan which was also reported to be stolen. 7 people arrested for possession of hardcore drugs, and we believe that we have started on a positive footing with what we have done thus far. But our detectives across the province, they've also made us proud in that 657 wanted suspects are also arrested. So we believe that with what we have already achieved, it will assist us to can have a peaceful weekend in this province.
Commissioner, if you could possibly shed light on this point, there was a news update that the NPA had withdrawn the charges against all 6 accused in the Nomzamo Tavern massacre. Has there been any updates with regards to those arrests and the way forward?
Yes, obviously we will have a way forward. We take a note of what NPA have raised with us, and we'll ensure that we close those gaps which they've said that they need to be attended to. And where we are standing right now, we are sure and confident that the people whom we brought before court are the people who are linked to that incident. So we are going to close whatever gaps which were identified by NPA, and we'll bring back the case again before court.
Okay, and then just moving on to another issue that seems to be a bone of contention in the Katlehong area. I think it was back in February when there was a cash-in-transit robbery allegedly involving a South African police officer. Is these sort of robberies, do we have our thumbs on it, or is it still an issue that is ongoing and that's something that we need to find a way to mitigate?
Yeah, definitely. You know, insider threat, it will remain a concern for us. We cannot lose sight on it. We do have those who are collaborating with criminals, those who are working against us, but We do have measures in place, the countermeasures by our intelligence community, and also our detectives, they are hard at work to can identify those who have decided to can work with the criminals, and one by one we'll remove them out of our payroll.
We hope so, Police Commissioner. Just in closing, we've seen this specific operation, O Kae Molao, continue now for a couple of months, and we've seen the impact that it has had. We've also seen you collaborate with other police commissioners from other provinces. Just give us an update on how the entire operation is doing with regards to crime fighting. Are we seeing positive change?
Yeah, definitely. The impact is huge. And the minister have announced that he's taking this framework of Operation O Kae Molao to be a national approach. And maybe next week or the week thereafter, we'll be launching the national one, whereby now all the provinces will ensure that we do they emulate exactly what we are doing, or maybe improve on what we are doing in Gauteng. So we do see some positive result on that, because of criminals, they don't know, actually, they no longer have that luxury of relaxation, knowing that they can do as they wish. We can pounce on them at any given time. We can mount a roadblock at any strategic road. And, you know, those who have committed crimes, they think that we have forgotten about them. We also have teams around the province and nationally to can go and look for those wanted suspects. So in the long run, we will be closing all the loopholes nationwide, and the space for criminals to operate, it will become smaller and smaller. Ultimately, the people of South Africa, they will enjoy themselves in a peaceful environment.
We hope so. Police Commissioner, just one point before I let you go. There's been certain reports suggesting that a brigadier that was involved in the investigation of the Nomzamo Tavern massacre was killed under mysterious circumstances. Can you shed light on this, whether it's true or not? Any details?
It's a sergeant who was killed. The DPCI is hard at work, it's investigating that case. I don't want to give much information because of it will jeopardize the case. But not in a long distance of time, the DPCI will be in the position to can pounce on those who are responsible for the killing of the sergeant.
Okay, thank you very much, Police Commissioner, for your time and the work that you and the team are doing on the ground. We always appreciate you chatting to us here on Newsnight. That was the Gauteng Police Commissioner, Elias Mawela, talking to us about the O Kae Molao operation currently taking place in Katlehong on the East Rand this evening.